global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. So a few days ago, when Donald Trump, the US president, talked about the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, a picture started trending on social media saying that the chicken have come home to roast, where APC, quote unquote, during the reign and time of Jonathan, were seen visiting the United States and inviting them to come into Nigeria over the issue of insecurity. Of course, there have been a lot of tweets made by the sitting president, president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, talking about the issue of genocide in Nigeria when he was then in opposition. Right now, fast forward, he's now the sitting president. The table has turned. Of course, fingers were pointed at Rotimi Ameachi, El-Rufai, and those in the opposition then. Now, Rotimi Ameachi have decided to clear the air, insisting that this is exactly what happened. But then again, as he was clearing the air, there is another person right there who was in presidency, debunking it word for word, showing the whole world exactly what the roles that were played both by the US and the opposition and what transpired during the election. We'll come back for more. Please just watch the two videos as they counter one another.
America, I never went to any America. That was here in Lagos. Lagos, I was in the meeting. American government without anybody petitioning to them. Who are they God? After the president, no other person. So how can I petition the American government? What would they do? But American government came here. After speaking to other countries, what they come to do? Good luck, don't rig. If you rig, we will not recognize you. Opposition, if you visit violence, we will not recognize you. So they went to the president and told the president their mind. We are here for free and fair election. Please don't rig. Opposition, if you dare try violence, this is our response to it. But Nigerians say, oh, we went for Christian genocide. We went to report good luck. We report him. Do you report a president? The only place you can report a president is either the National Assembly or God. Not to America. But you're circulating. Oh, we went to America. We went to America. To do what?
I wanted to also make a correction. Of course, you know that a lot of people know me as Goodluck Jonathan's brother. It's not just about being a brother of Goodluck Jonathan. It's actually my spiritual mentor and everything. And I keep studying him as a book, so that I can graduate from his mannerism. But unfortunately, I have not been able to graduate. I might not graduate, but I am learning a lot. Amechi mentioned something here. Unfortunately, it's not on seat. And I really would like to put the record straight so that people will know exactly what it was in 2013. It shouldn't be about how mobilization was done. Yes, people were mobilized on both sides, but the outcome depended on who was on the seat and his approach to life. And yes, Goodluck Jonathan is one of those persons who says that his ambition is not worth the blood of anybody. And I think that should be a lesson for all of us, that any president who is on seat should always emphasize that killing of innocents on account of achieving political power should be immoral. So, however, Amechi also said about going to the US or not going to the US. Actually, it's true that people went to the US, and that's not something that we can hide away under the rug. People went to the US, and we know why people went to the US. And he also mentioned that when Kerry came, he came to tell the government that government should do peaceful elections. When John Kerry came to Nigeria in 2014, he went to Lagos. He never went to the villa. I was in the villa. He never went to the villa. He came as a private citizen. He didn't come as a guest of the government of Nigeria. And he went back from Lagos. So he met the opposition in Lagos, and he came to make a particular statement to the opposition in Lagos. Now, if you wind a little further, immediately after Kerry came and left, somebody by name David Axelrod. David Axelrod was a senior special advisor to Obama, became the strategic campaign strategist of the APC. It was not a coincidence that a sitting president of the United States, Barack Obama, sent his senior special advisor to become the chief strategist of the Buhari campaign. It's not a hidden secret. We need to keep these records straight always. And in any case, it appears to me as an individual, and this I'm not speaking on behalf of Goodluck Jonathan, he might have his own views on these issues differently, but I mean, as someone who has worked and has stayed behind him, I owe it a duty to always voice out and say it exactly as it is, no matter whose ox is going.
All right, welcome back. You've heard both sides of the story. The opposition when they were in opposition, and the ruling party then when they were ruling. And now hear how Rotimi Ameachi discussed it, say that he did not go to US, that they actually came down and see what they said. And those who were in government said, look at what happened. And I guess that's why, quote unquote, while you are seeing Bola Ahmed Tinubu, sitting president of Nigeria now, playing, you see him being quiet. If this revelation happens to be true, these guys are politicians. They like to play with Nigerian lives, and simply because you can do anything for power. Now, even if we do not know anything, let's assume we do not know anything, because now, hey, all of them are blaming each other. Now, who do we believe? But I may tend to want to believe Jonathan, the then president of Nigeria, because he mentioned it. There was some classified information that was on his table then that made him not to push. And he said it categorically. It became a mantra for him, where he said that his ambition, the political ambition, is not worth the blood of Nigerians. And hence, he congratulated the opposition, now the ruling party. And some Nigerians are getting angry now. They wish he had more political will to do the needful. But no, what he did is so rare, letting go of power. But the question is, will this particular government let go? I don't think so. Someone mentioned fairly recently, I think Daily Rotimi said, I hope you would appreciate me more when I leave office, how I allowed democracy to have its way. In the days of Jonathan, protest was democratic, it was constitutional, it was permissive, it was our right. In this dispensation, protest is alien, it is not allowed, it distorts the peace of the country, the peace of the nation, it is almost unconstitutional, and hence democracy is now being breached. But then again, that's where we're going to wrap it up. What's your take on this latest revelation? Who do you believe?